Tracy, France, Rod and I left Lakeshore Lodge and headed towards the Katavi National Park. We drove through the game management area for many miles. We reached River Camp after about 4 hours and decided to press on via Mapanda for fuel and a few necessities, including more data. We stopped at the David Livingstone house along the way. Frankly, I was expecting more. I did a lot of reading about David Livingstone and the work he and others were trying to do in Africa while we were traveling. We came to see the David Livingstone home. I've taken some photos and things, but I honestly think they could have done more to preserve it. There are some maps and some journal pages and that kind of thing. The building itself is quite magnificent. It's got a beautiful door. Yes, and this is where David Livingstone lived after he met Stanley. And then he left here and actually went to Lake Benguela, and apparently that's where he passed away. We then decided to press on to Nyonga and overnight there. I spotted a likely looking place called the J Lounge, and after checking out the rest of the accommodation in town, we decided to stay there. The rooms were very nice and modern and clean. The food, which came from a local picky delivery man, maybe not so much. But we all had a good laugh and a fairly good night's sleep. The following day our target was Shinyanga and a place called the Vegemark Hotel. We spent the night there abusing their air conditioning. During dinner we did some searching and found a campsite on Lake Victoria called the Rocky Bay Resort. We would need to take a ferry to get there, but after reading some glowing reviews we set off. We spent 3 days chilling there. It was grand. Bridge that's busy being built across Lake Victoria, and the little town we came through was Maswana. And I think I might have mentioned earlier that once the bridge has been I didn't know. There's a really nice dry area. The man came and cleaned the grid properly today. We're all spread out obviously because we can, but apparently they've had 7 vehicles on this site. We're having a chill day. Tracy's reading a book. Right. I wanted to show these bathrooms. There is still some construction going on. You have to see the bath. So there's a bath, obviously for kids, a really nice shower, a bench to put all your clobber, and some hooks. And then another room with a shower and a loo, and also some hooks. One of the nicest features of the entire place is this lovely kitchen. Got a great prep area and a sink with hot water. Tracy and France had decided they would prefer to exit the Serengeti at Claines Camp Gate and head for Lake Natron, and Rod and I elected to enter the park as far north as possible, so our route would eventually diverge. Rod and I headed to Nwatwali Beach Lodge campsite and camped under the trees. The following day we went to the Ndabaka Gate at the Serengeti National Park and purchased a map of the Serengeti. Lots and lots of driving through endless Tanzanian villages. Finally we reached the Grumeti Game Reserve, which is on the northwestern edge of the Serengeti. You're not supposed to say, "Oh, how sweet. Lions are the king of the jungle." What a privilege to see these furry little hunters. Clearly the underpasses are designed to allow the animals free passage. The trucks are a menace. The drive through the Grumeti was just grand. Rod and I really hope you're enjoying our adventures. And if you do, give us a like. And if you're new around here, you're so welcome to subscribe. Thank you. We checked in at the Catholic parish and settled for a drive in the Grumeti Game Reserve, which I'm not 100% certain was allowed, but it was a great afternoon. There is something special about the light in this part of the world, perhaps because we're closer to the equator. So our coffee station set up. We're preparing. Today we're off to the Serengeti. Our plan is to head north. Spend some time at the Mara River and then make our way south to one of the public campsites. We spent the night at the Serengeti parish. Their bathrooms are really clean, nice hot shower, and overlooking the plains. It's actually in the Grumeti Game Reserve, which is north of the western end of the Serengeti, but you can see there was burning. There was a big fire. A lot of the grass is green already, and we won't pick this up. But there are literally hundreds of zebra and wildebeest just ploddy along the hill. Let's see what we find. Karibu is such an interesting word. It means you are welcome. And in Tanzania, we felt that 100%. They're the nicest people in Africa.